Hello again, this is just a quick update on what happened yesterday. Yesterday we went for a job on a beautiful island called Eileen Shona, which is on the west coast of Scotland. It's about 3.5 hours away from Oban, north. So it took us a long time to get there, but we'd already decided before we went that we did not want the job. Something else has come along which I cannot talk about just yet. But we decided we wasn't going to take the job, and it's a shame because I think it'd be absolutely amazing there. The couple who came over to see us were absolutely lovely. They came over on this little boat though, and it wasn't much bigger than a jet ski by the looks of it. And when they came over, they were, it looked like it were going to tip upside down, and I freaked out when I saw that because I can't swim. There was no life jackets or anything like that, and it was only, I'd say, a 5-minute trip, but it was like a speedboat type thing. But it was just awful, scary for me. I'm not somebody who dares to go on water unless I feel really safe. So I like ferries, but little boats, a bit more cautious. But anyway, we told them straight away we didn't want the job. It's too remote. We was looking at it and being realistic. If we'd have gone there to go and see my family, it would take us 3 days each way. 3 days. So if you got a week off, you're going to be spending 6 days of it travelling, which is just, it's not feasible. So, but it's a shame because it's a beautiful island where we could have probably done lots of music, art, and it'd probably be very sociable as well because they have festivals on the beach, and they have a residential art, like a house where people go to for weekends or weeks at a time. So it would have been perfect, but we had to consider all things, and at Christmas time me and Paul went our separate ways to our families and realised that it'd be too much to not see them for 3 years. I think it brought us back down to earth a little bit. I think with me and Paul, we both got a tendency to be hermits and just like wander off and not be seen again, you know, and not worry about it, but not realising what that can do to other people. So I've decided I'm going to make more of an effort with my family. So I'll probably see them twice a year now instead of one. But they can come where I am now. I wish I could tell you what the news was, but it's just not set in stone. So there's no point talking about that until it is. I'm praying that the decision we've made is the right one, because everything hangs on this. Because we have got a plan, as I keep saying, and that is to buy our own land. Now it's really funny because yesterday on the trip up there, you go up in quite into the wilds, and what I love about Scotland is nearly every garden you see has got a caravan in it, and most of them are static. They're not moving about, somebody's living in them. So I'm not sure if people rent them out to strangers or family or workers for their land, but there's so many of them, and there just seems to be less, I don't know, less trouble with them, if you like. We even saw caravans just thrown in fields on their own. So if we can get our land, I don't think we'd get fussed by people with it, just to put some caravans on it. I think you're more likely to be left alone upon islands than in England, to be honest. But there's so much going on at the moment, and there always is so much going on, and sometimes it can appear that our fortune has changed for the better, and then it turns into what feels like it was a joke. And then sometimes, like the time I sat in the car park, I thought, this is just so bleak. When's this going to end? And then suddenly something came along. So you just never know. Your fortune can change either way at any time. And so we shouldn't take for granted anything or anybody, because you don't know how long we've got each other as well. So all that said, I'm feeling a lot more calm today, a lot more in control of things. I'll tell you my plans when we get them moving in the next few days. But it is exciting, because if we're on a 3-year plan, we've got 3 years and we will have the money for land and a cabin to put on it or something like that. So this is exciting, because it's not just about us. I don't think many people have understood what my journey actually is, you know. They think it's about me making it, and it isn't. It's about me helping other people to get out. This isn't just about me, because I had it all. I mean, look at, come on. I had a house, I had a job. I struggled to keep the house, but I could have kept it if I really wanted to. And I had what I needed to have, but there's something deeper than just moving away and trying to make some money for some land. It's a lot more complex than that, and this is why me and Paul were put together, because we're both on the same mission, and we both got big families, and they're both very similar in lifestyle and things like that. So what we want to do is be the pioneers that show them the way and lead them all out of where they are, if that's what they want. And many of them do want, because they're struggling financially, or they don't like the area they live in. But how do you just leave without money? So we're doing this for people as well as ourselves, and for all the people in the future that need rescuing by a mad woman like me. And I want to rescue animals as well, and the planet. This is a massive thing. When you come to Scotland, all you see are people cutting down things and destroying things. I am going to do the complete reverse. And I am going to turn one little patch of Scotland into the most beautiful place on earth. Now that takes some doing. It takes a lot of love and a lot of... Somebody's here? No. It takes a lot of effort and determination, because I'm fighting the unseen. Not many people understand what I'm talking about, but some people would. Anyway, I'm going to go, because I'm starting to waffle again. Look out for the news again in a few days' time, because there will be something coming along. That is a definite. It is exciting. Maybe not as exciting as you think it's going to be, but it's exciting to me, because this could be the start of the real journey. So I'm going to go. Have a nice